Hello, class. Today's chapter of Shingaling is called, here it is, How February Made Us Money Too. By the end of February, we'd made $36. Mrs. Atnabi had been late to every single rehearsal. Every single one. It got so that she would actually come to rehearsal with crisp dollar bills already in her hands to give us. She would literally show up, begin talking, hand us the money without even acknowledging it, and start the dance class. It was almost like it was the price of admission, what she paid to get through the door. So funny. Then at one point, halfway through the month, she herself suggested upping the amount of the penalty she would give us for being late from $1 to $5. This, she assured us, would definitely keep her from being late in the future. But of course that didn't work either. And now instead of coming to rehearsal prepared with crisp $1 bills in her hand, she would come in with crisp $5 bills, which she simply dropped on the top of our backpacks by the door without saying a word. The price of admission. Swish, swish, swish. God bless America. Even Jimena said that now. I'm going to read one more chapter to you guys since there's 2 short chapters in a row. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. So if you could tell the text and like the font, it looks different. And it's because instead of this being a chapter that Charlotte narrates, it's an article that Jimena like finds, and she's showing Charlotte and Summer the article that she found. So the chapter is called How Jimena Made a Discovery. And here we go. Ascension Transcends by Melissa, NYT Muse Tech, February 1978. Ascension, in its world premiere at the Nelly Regina Theater, is the stunning debut by choreographer Petra Echevarri, recent graduate of Juilliard and winner of the Princess Grace Award. A mesmerizing reinterpretation of the dance fads of the 60s, as seen through the codochromatic lens of the author's childhood in NYC's barrio. This piece is a riveting and joyful homage to the scratchy, catchy, and soon-to-be lost tracks of the decade. Chock full of breathtaking leaps and innovative steps that belie, I think that's how you say that word, Miss Echevarri's own training in the classical style. The work takes one particular dance, the Shingaling, and creates a visual narrative through which the rest of the work weaves. The reason I chose the Shingaling as the centerpiece of this dance, explains Echevarri, is because it's the only one of the dance fads of the time that actually evolved over the years to reflect the musical styles and genres of the musicians and dancers interpreting it. There are so many types of Shingaling: Latin, soul, R&B, funk, psychedelic, and rock and roll. Excuse me. It's the one dance that intersects every genre, the common thread. Growing up in the 60s, music was everything to me and my friends. I didn't have money for dance lessons. American Bandstand was my dance teacher. Those dance fads of the era were my training. Echevarri didn't begin formal dance training until the age of 12, but once she did, there was no looking back. Once I got into performing arts and then Juilliard, recalls Echevarri, I knew I could do it. I could defy the odds. None of my neighborhood friends did. The hood is a tough place to be. When asked why she chose the Shingaling as the main theme of her dance, Echevarri grows wistful. A couple of years ago, about a month before graduating from Juilliard, I attended the funeral of my childhood friend, one of those girls who used to come to my house for bandstand. I hadn't seen her for years. But I'd heard she was in a bad way, had gotten in with the wrong crowd. Anyway, her mother saw me at the funeral and said her daughter had made a gift for me, a graduation present. I couldn't imagine what it was. Echevarri holds up a cassette tape. This girl had made me a tape of every Shingaling song from our childhood. Every single one. Chinatown by Justy Barretto. Shingaling Shingaling by Cato and his orchestra. Sugar Let's Shingaling by Shirley Ellis. I've got Just the Thing by Lou Courtney. Shingaling Time, Baby by the Liberty Bells. El Shingaling by the Lat Teens. Shingaling by Arthur Conley. Shingaling by Audrey Winters. Nobody But Me by the Human Beings. An incredible song list. I don't even know how she recorded some of them, but when I heard these songs, I knew I was going to create a dance woven around them. The three dancers in the piece, all recent graduates of Juilliard themselves, brings a distinctive vocabulary to the montage, drawing viewers into an experience that is at once life-affirming and joyful, without any bubblegum sentimentality. This lack of artifice owes as much to the rousing arrangement of songs, which blend seamlessly together, as it does to Echevari's poignant narrative. Modern dance at its best. And that is where we will stop for today. Hope you guys are having a good week. I still miss you, and I still hope you're getting stuff done through Google Classroom and keeping those brains sharp. All right, until tomorrow. See ya.